there. And Reverend Higgs said, wow, what a difference. So it tells you that one of our greatest ministries is in the community.
Yes, we must go out.
We go out into the community, and that's where there's a great impact of Trinity.
I'm glad you said that, because one Sunday I was invited over to St. Andrew's Presbyterian Kirk by the pastor who I had on this show, and I told him, you know, you're new to the Bahamas, but I've never been to the Kirk. And he told me that it was his mission to get people from the Grantstown, Baintown area to become a part of the Kirk. And I found that kind of strange, you know, because here again, the Kirk was a church known to be a church of the affluent, the wealthy Bahamians. So the paradigm has shifted, Reverend.
Yeah, well, even the Kirk, remember, the Aeneas family have been there for generations. So it's never been exclusively white or totally one or the other.
Yes, but they had this image of being elitist.
Yes, the image is there. But we could turn that on the around and say, you know, the image always has been of certain other churches that they were grassroots black churches, and therefore would white people feel welcome?
You know, but they had no choice in the matter.
What?
The churches over the hill.
White people could choose to go or not.
Well, white people weren't were always welcomed in churches over the hill. They never went. But black people never felt that they were welcomed in the city.
In the days of segregation, yes.
Right.
But once that started to break down and things,
Changed considerably.
That welcoming, which was extended more and more, and it understandably it was incremental because that's how change happens, is now, I think, totally swung. The pendulum is swung, but the perception may still be in some people's minds that that's who they are, that's what it is.
But it's only that, a perception. It's not the reality.
But are you working, and are you working overtly to change that perception? Or is this a quiet thing? Or what are you doing to change that perception, that image? Because I believe the Kirk has gone overboard, really. Not overboard, but they've gone out of their way to seek to change that perception.
Not exactly sure what they're doing. I know they have some after-school programs,
yes,
and they do some other things. We do, through our outreach ministry, we have the soup kitchen, we give clothing and groceries, we do a back-to-school emphasis and Christmas time.
Is your outreach ministry is actually going into the communities, or you wait for people, or you invite them to come to you?
The soup kitchen is at the church, so people come to us.
Okay.
But as a result of the people we meet, and we keep a register, and we keep updating it every year, several times a year, in terms of the children, their ages, their sizes, so gifts and school supplies are relevant and appropriate. But out of that, we have identified several families. So yeah, we go to their homes. Yes. We pay for their cooking gas. We pay electricity bills. We go, and there's one family in particular, I would just cite one, who the mother, the Sunday we celebrated our outreach ministry, we invited them all to come, so that's why church was full. And we had lunch afterwards, so, you know. But one lady who spoke on behalf of the soup kitchen group is blind and had a few toes amputated, diabetes. Has a number of children, two are still school age. And that's a family that, because we know the situation, and we often help, and we hardly a week goes by that we are not, somebody from the church isn't to the house and has something to carry, to give, to help. And there are several others as well. But we don't have a huge outreach ministry where we go into the community and do a lot of things. There's some, but a lot of what we offer is where people come to us. So because our parish is downtown, no one lives there anymore.
Right.
Our parish is the business community and the indigent who pass through town.
But even though that is your parish and people have moved out of the city, moved out of the town, you adhere to the Galilean Manifesto, don't you?
Oh, obviously. Otherwise, we might as well close up shop and
Right.
go home.
And that is going to visiting
Well,
people
we
who are
do-
imprisoned.
Whatever we can, we do for others, because whatever we do for the least of these, we do for the master. So,
Absolutely. Okay.
and as I often remind our congregation, our biggest ministry is
Right.
the outreach ministry through the soup kitchen.
I'm
But we
always-
might have 240 people on a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be lucky if I get 85 on a Sunday morning in church.
280
Yes.
240, 250. Yeah.
at your soup kitchen?
We did 300 dinners at Christmas and still ran out.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break here, and when we return, I think Genevieve Brown Richards would like to talk about the outreach ministry. We take this break, we'll come right back.